Yo, New York Yankees fans, yet again, it is Felix from nynews.com, like always.
From New York City, you are now tuned into NYYnews.com radio with your host, NYY News, Felix, for the latest New York Yankees news
So let's start this in
rumors.
3, 2, 1. New York Yankees fans, yet again, it is Felix from nynews.com, and I'm here with my co-host, too.
Adam King, the King Source.
Adam, before we begin, why do you have a roll of toilet paper behind you?
I always keep something like tissues or something like that, just in case my nose runs or anything like that.
And what's that behind the toilet paper as well? What is that sparkle? What is that?
It's Farkle. It's a game, a dice game, very fun dice game.
Nice. You be rolling dice.
Yeah.
You gamble in the hood. You go to the local neighborhood ghetto and say, "Yo, let's roll a dice game." Because you did.
The closest one is about an hour away. I don't go there at all.
What's an hour away?
The closest gambling place down in Pocatello.
Nice. But have you gone there once and you learned your lesson or something?
I visited once, didn't gamble, but I watched a guy lose over $1 million in about half hour. That made me laugh.
So on this episode, we were going to have one of your biggest haters on, but I guess he backed out. What do you have to say about that?
He chickened out. Did that just tell everybody what they need to know? The guy's a chicken. He's a coward.
I said, hey, I was trying to set it up for 2 weeks now, and I said, yo, what's your number? And I saw that he was online, and he didn't respond. What's his name again?
I believe it's Reese Van Dam.
Hey, Reese, I'm sorry to say this. I'm not making fun of you or nothing, but wow, you chickened out on a one-on-one with Adam King. It was going to be some Jerry Springer type stuff.
He chickened out big time.
But for an example, if he was here right now, right, if he would have not chickened out, what would you have said to him?
The first thing I would have said is flat out, give me the reason, straight up, any good reason you can for why you're attacking me, why you've done what you've done. And just see what answer he could give to that. I don't think he can give an answer to it.
What do you think his reasoning is behind that? He's projecting what?
Cowardice, that he can't believe the success I've had. He's scared of me having any more success, stuff like that.
Because
I think he's jealous of me getting him with you, to be honest.
I mean, a lot of people, come on, I'm a living legend, and of course you are. You're reaching that level. Me and Pete are the originators of this game. I'm like Jazz O, and he's like Jay-Z. You know, we invented all this stuff, right? That's going on right now, right?
Oh, yeah. You guys started 2005 with this online sports reporting stuff long before anybody else.
Yeah. Way before other sports leagues.
Yep.
What is that, kitty cat?
That's my cat.
Nice,
my tuxedo tabby.
What's his name?
Her name is Mittens.
Mittens. Come here, Mittens. Look at that cat. Beautiful cat. I love
tuxedo
cats.
tabby.
How old is she? 7, 5, what?
She just turned 10 about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. Cats live a long time. My oldest cat died in 2018. He lived about 16 years.
Cats will live on average about 16 to 18 years. They can live up to 30.
And is she spayed? I'm guessing she's spayed because she's gained a little bit of weight. Once they get spayed or neutered, they gain weight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her son, my brother got, when he got him fixed, he added about 5 pounds.
Yeah, I got my youngest cat neutered. He gained like freaking 30 pounds, literally, or 20. He's a big cat.
Hormone imbalances or something, I guess.
Why do you think that happens when dogs or cat, they get spayed or neutered? Why do they gain weight?
I would guess that's something to do with hormones when you spay them or fix them, changes those hormones, something like that.
So for an example, if a human is overweight, is that a testosterone or estrogen thing going on with them?
It can be. My uncle, who's about 300 pounds, was told he's eating too much fatty food, and so its body is just creating fat cells to try to deal with all the fatty foods. That can cause those testosterone and other stuff, hormone imbalances could definitely cause that.
So you think because you're in shape, right? Do you think your haters, are somewhat kind of overweight, and they're just projecting towards you, calling you?
Well, I know one is. If you've ever seen a picture, what's that reporter's face? What's that reporter's name?
I'm not going to say his name, but you can say it.
USA Today reporter, what's his name, was attacking me.
It rhymes with Limbaugh. Limbaugh's first name.
Doug Rush.
Yeah, there you go.
Doug Rush. He is way overweight. Way overweight. And there's several others like that. It just makes me crack up.
So I guess people that have like type 10 diabetes hate on you.
Something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
I technically have type 5 diabetes, which is hypoglycemia, but my blood sugar is always low.
So listen, we just recently had the NYY News TV event. A lot of people liked your show, man. They say Adam King's an interesting character. Are you going to join us for the next one, or do you still have beef with Pete?
I don't really think I ever had a beef with Pete. I just didn't like the way he treated me when he went off on me over a joke I cracked. But yeah, I'm planning a trip out to New York at some point.
What was that joke? What was that joke about?
Name in person. It was a joke my niece cracked back when she was 4.
No, I think it was the pancake. I think it was the pancake joke that he said that tell your mother to cook you more pancakes.
Yes, it was. And my niece cracked it first because my mom made her pancakes. She cracked it first, and then I copied it, and they just went off on the joke, saying I said something crude in it or something.
No, you and Pete will get it along in person. He's a cool dude. He's just joking around with you.
Okay.
So, Adam, what do you think about the homecoming of the Yankees, opening day season, Giants, the first game, second series, Phillies? Obviously, they still play the Phillies tomorrow, but what do you like or dislike about the Yankees so far?
I liked the first 2 games when they had the same lineup, kind of gave guys a chance to get going. And then they kind of went with the crazy lineup, and poof, the offense was gone today. And yeah,
do you think it's because they made that boneheaded decision to start Hicks?
Hicks, IKF,
and took away the morale of the fan base, the team.
Yeah, Hicks, IKF back-to-back, and Higashioka 3 straight just killed the offense today. It was just a black hole, wasn't going to do anything.
What do you mean about that, a black hole?
3 guys batting under 200 who combined to go, I think it was 0 for 12 today. That's a black hole in your lineup.
Yeah.
There's just auto outs. It's just too easy to get through for a pitcher.
So that's the only negative that you have seen for the Yankees thus far?
I would say another one was Clark Schmidt and Domingo Germán. Both just crapped the bed, basically. They looked horrific.
What do you think? They're going to bounce back tomorrow? It's a 1 p.m. game.
Yeah, Garrett Cole's on the mound. I think he goes 6+ scoreless again. Max at 2 runs. I think he goes scoreless. Phillies offense is struggling that bad. And I think they roll pretty easily. They've arrested Germán. Not Germán, what's his name? Loaizaga. Peralta, that's what I was trying to say. Peralta. Holmes is pretty rested. He hasn't gone in a couple days. They should be good tomorrow. Especially they put out a competent lineup.
So today you saw, I know you're a big Donald Trump fan. I'm guessing your prayer for world peace did not work because they still indicted Trump. At least they didn't get his mugshot and put him in handcuffs. What do you think about that?
I was laughing hysterically. They never cuffed him. They just walked him into the courtroom and let him walk out. He was never arrested. He was never actually arrested. He was just in there for a arraignment hearing and left. That made me crack up. And
I saw that he called Stormy Daniels horseface or something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Doesn't she have to pay him like $100K now? $100K plus?
Well, it was $500,000 coming into today, and then they added, 160-something thousand today alone. So it's up to 600-something thousand she owes him now.
So if Adam King ever reaches a high level like that, you think you'll get prosecuted like that? Your haters will just come at you, weaponizing the criminal justice system? Which they already did. They arrested you for 31 days, so they kind of successfully did that.
Yeah, they did it once. I don't think it'll happen again just because I'm just not doing anything they can do anything with.
So when you were in jail, did they give you a nickname?
Yeah, I can't remember it, but they did give me one. It was something to do with how quiet I was. I just play a game quietly with my cards. I had a deck of face cards. I would just play it. It was something to do with that. I can't remember what it was, though.
Santino Slim Jims or something like that? The Silent Assassin?
Something like that, but it's also had cards in it, Spanish Ripper cards in it as well.
Gaitas.
Like the Santino Geitgest or something like that. It's a silent card player. Yeah. Something like that.
Do you actually see people try to create shanks in there?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to get the one we were in because we didn't get anything like pens, pencils, knives. If they were knives, they were plastic. We couldn't do anything with them. It was hard. One did break a piece of metal off his bed and made one out of that. And immediately the guard saw it, and there were like 8 guards in there yanking him out, and he vanished. I don't know if he went to maximum security or what.
Did your jail participants, the people living with you, have they ever give you something to hide or what? I mean, don't admit it if it's still like in the statute of limitations.
No, I'll say no. I know one guy is still going through cases having to do with when I was in there.
Have you ever seen that show 60 Days in Jail or whatever it's called on A&E?
Yeah, I laughed hysterical the whole way through.
Would you ever if they pay you, would you ever do that show because you did spend a few days in jail?
No, I don't think I would.
If they pay you $100,000, would you do it?
No.
You could tap out any time you want. You know that, right?
Yeah. I'm about to get a lot more than that after the BSA lawsuit, so now 100,000, even a couple million probably wouldn't push me enough.
You just don't want to go back in there.
I just see it would be a waste of time to me.
You're like, how? I mean, you're gonna make money, so how's that a waste of time?
There's too much better things I could do on the outside, serving people, etc.
Yeah, but they're gonna have cameras on you 24/7.
Yeah, I just don't think it'd be a good use of time.
So let me ask you another question because I find this interesting. When you were in your jail cell, you had a bunk bed or what?
Yeah, it was a bunk bed.
So you had to share the same toilet with another man.
So 3 of the about 4.5 weeks I was in there, I was alone in the cell. The other part, it was about 4 or 5 different guys they would put in there and hold up a few days, and then they would go off somewhere else.
You didn't have the toilet inside your room; it was somewhere else.
No, the toilet was behind the bunk beds, back in the corner.
Did it have another little room without a door? Or how was it?
If you were sitting down back behind the doors, nobody could really see it.
Okay, but you could smell it, right? Somebody takes a big old dump, you could smell it.
Yeah, you'd smell it
Oh,
if it was a bad one for a couple hours.
That's fucking traumatizing. And then
that could actually get out the whole cell block too.
Then they when you would use it, obviously you wouldn't try to make sounds, right?
Yeah, you'd want to keep it quiet just in case the smell got out. Like it was.
But your jail cell mates, they had no respect, right? They just made all the noise as possible.
For the most part, they were mostly quiet. Outside one who tried to beat me up and ended up getting tackled by a guard.
Why do you try to beat you up?
We had the same last name, and he tried to claim I was lying about my name and got mad at us for having the same last name.
So I know what you say. You said, "Oh, we're cousins now," right? That's what you told him.
No, I said there's a chance we're cousins, but I doubt it.
Oh, so that's why you got insulted.
He just got mad.
He was like, "Damn, I want to be this guy's relative so bad," and he just shunned me.
Maybe.
Why would he beat somebody that could potentially be his cousin? Why would he beat you up?
I really don't know. He started screaming at me, "You're a criminal, you're going to prison for 40 plus years," and all this kind of crap. He's the one that got the 45-year prison sentence for assaulting me and 2 other assaults he did, and I'm walking out free.
Jesus.
But yeah.
So let's play a little game real quick. Adam King, your top 5 most funniest Yankees moments. Just watching, you don't have to name 5. Just think of something from the top of your head. What's the funniest thing you ever seen on Yankees television? And then I'm gonna answer.
I'm going to say the Joe Mauer drive down the left field line in the ALDS, where it was clear as day fair, and the umpire standing 20 feet away called it foul. As the umpire watched that, I just busted out laughing at the top of my lungs. I couldn't believe he called it fair. Then they reviewed it and somehow upheld it, which still to this day is confusing to me.
So Mercer, he was a Yankees great, a player and an announcer. And I think it was around the 2000s, early 2000s or something like that. And somebody made the funny decision to inflate a condom into a balloon. And it was a gigantic balloon, supposedly, that's what Mercer said, that flew into the stadium to play.
Uh-huh.
and they showed it on camera. He was like, "Oh my God, it's a balloon!" That was just hilarious. And then the umpire popped it, but it was actually a condom.
Wow.
That was
Like
one of the most
Italian
funniest
gave an
moments I've
Empire
ever
Pizza
seen.
balloon.
That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that would be.
So Adam,
Another one would be when Jose Canseco headbutted the ball over the wall.
yeah, that was funny. But I'm talking about Yankees specifically, Yankee moments.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul O'Neill, Brett Gardner has some pretty funny anger moments as well as Yankees.
Yeah, they did.
So Yankee, I was about to call you Don Yankee because I was hanging out with him over the weekend. So Adam King, just improvise now. What do you want to talk about when it comes to the Yankees?
Why don't they have more left-handed bats? That's going to be asked all season. Today's lineup had 8 right-handed
They got
bats.
Franchi, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't playing today. They had 8 right-handed bats in the lineup today in a stadium built for
That
left-handed.
dude has a freaking arm. I was there at the stadium. That dude has a freaking cannon arm.
That was a lot better throw than I was expecting, I'll be honest.
It didn't bounce or nothing. It went straight to Nestor.
Yeah, and he was able to gun it to third. We could have cool out.
That dude has a
The
freaking
Yankees
cannon.
really need to get more left-handed bats in that lineup to have a chance.
He was on the Yankees' radar for years, too.
Yeah, they've been watching him, 4 or 5 years. They tried to sign him before the O's did, missed it, and then got him when they dropped him.
What's their fascination with him, though?
The chance to have a breakout power left-handed bat like they got with Carpenter last year.
I think they envision him more as a Pena. Remember Pena from the Tampa Bay Rays? What was his
Carlos
name?
Pena, yeah.
Yeah, I think they envision him as if he bulks up and stuff like that. He was also a left-handed hitter, right, or what?
Yes, he was. He had 46 runs one year, if I remember right.
So they envision him as that. He's like 26 now or something, right?
I think he's 28, but it's still right in the middle of your prime. He could have a breakout year if they give him enough at bats.
Prime players now, any sport, wrestler, baseball, basketball, is about around 33 or something like 32, 33.
That prime goes from like 27 through 33, 34, somewhere in there.
Sometimes a player could reach his, like I'm saying, Jose Bautista and stuff like that, could be in their early 30s.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Remember, Bonds did that. Sosa did it a little bit. 260 home run seasons, I think 33, 34, something like that.
Jesus. So what do you think about tomorrow's game? The Yankees win or lose?
I think they win and pretty easily behind Cole.
Okay. So, Adam, I saw a whole bunch of people, not a whole bunch of people, I saw one comment saying, oh my God, Adam King is on NYY News and he's spreading conspiracy theories. Don't we live in America? Don't we have freedom of speech? What's up with that?
Yeah, that's what I thought. And so, a wise man said several decades ago, the only person who'll use the words conspiracy theorist is the person that has something to hide. So if they're saying that they have something to hide or there's something they don't want to believe, basically.
So what's one of your favorite conspiracy theory?
One that made me laugh hysterically, Trump said that Biden would destroy the economy. 3 years later, that's exactly what he's done. Everybody
So that
was
a conspiracy theory.
Everybody claimed, no, that's just a conspiracy. It's not going to happen. Biden will fix everything. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. So they labeled that a conspiracy theory when he first said that.
Yeah, it wasn't me that said that. I think it was Dan Scavino or whatever his name is that said that.
Look, I just want world peace. You know, I just want peace between Democrats and Republicans. And
I'm not sure that will ever happen.
I want Americans to be Americans because, you know, you go to any country, let's say, for an example, where my family comes from, the Dominican Republic. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, mulatto. Nobody says, oh, I'm black or white. They just say I'm Dominican. So, for an example, you go to America, everybody says they're white, black, Asian. Why can't everybody just be American?
It's part of their plan to divide. Everybody talk about the race instead of being Americans. They can divide and conquer.
And then when Americans go to another country, people, they don't care what color you are. They know you're American. So it's just Americans calling each other this color and that color. World peace, Americans, call yourself Americans and come together.
Yep. Yeah. I'll point out nowhere in the Constitution is allowed for political parties. So even having political parties is part of division.
So give us a Guantanamo Bay update right now. What's going on in Gitmo, you think?
they're doing a lot of military tribunals, and they're getting very quiet with them. We don't know the ones they've done the last few months. We don't know any of the names. Last few months, they're being very quiet with it, very careful. To me, that kind of points at a lot of politicians, but who knows? So,
Adam, what are you on? Are you on a cell phone?
yeah.
Are you on? Is your computer on?
Well, my computer's on, but it's behind the cell phone right now. The cell phone's on with the camera going.
But is on? You can type on your keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, go on YouTube.com and play the theme song, Ravishing WCW, Ravishing Rick Rude theme. And then here, because we're on improvised, Adam King is going to show you a little bit of his dance moves.
Rick, what?
Ravishing Rick Rude, WCW theme. Let's see if you find it.
I don't do a lot of dancing since the car wrecks.
I mean, just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Adam King's the most. There we go. Actually, not. No, go to the other one. This one's the. It's supposed to start simply ravishing. Let me see if I can find it for you. I'll send it to you on Facebook.
He's simply ravishing.
There you go. You got it. Yeah, that's gonna be your theme song.
Okay.
Listen to the lyrics. It's your theme song. Go ahead. Do a little dance moves for the people out here.
I don't want to throw my back out.
No, just go like this. Just do the wave with your arms or whatever, and just play the music. Well, we'll take it. We'll use that as a clip. There you go. Just do the wave with your arms. There you go. You never know if a Hollywood producer's looking at you now. They're gonna say, "Damn, Adam King has everything. He has the moves. He has everything." There you go. Do a little spin move if you can. I don't know if you have a chair that spins. There you go. You know the females, they love guys that could dance. So you're gonna get a lot of females once they look at this.
What's that? Oh,
there you go. And then next, play Shawn Michaels' theme song.
I think I've heard that one.
WWF.
Yeah.
Let's see what theme song you want the most. You like the best. Then we'll. There you go. Wow, that's a girl. Wow. That really move 'em. Up and down their spine. What do you think? What do you think? Comparing the theme songs, which one you like the best?
The first one.
Ravishing Rick Rude, right?
Yeah, softer tone to it. It was a little bit easier on my ears.
It's like it's like a feel good throwback '90s theme, early '90s theme.
Yeah.
But speaking about, you used to watch wrestling growing up?
A lot more than I do now.
No, I don't watch wrestling anymore. I used to be a big fan though growing up. But what was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Hulk Hogan and The Big Show, my two favorites.
Did you like Big Show or the Giant when he was the Giant in WCW?
More right after he got to WWF, the first couple of years is my favorite, The Big Show.
Yeah. So you were more of a WWF guy.
WWE back then, but yeah.
I was more of a WCW guy.
I didn't really know about the WCW until after Big Show retired. Well, semi-retired.
Oh man, you freaking man! Did you play Nintendo 64? WCW,
No.
NWO Revenge, nothing like that.
Nope.
All right, let's do one more theme song. YouTube WCW Nitro theme.
WCW Mike Trevine.
Theme. That's a good theme. That's one of the most classic opening themes for any wrestling program ever.
I'm not seeing that one.
WCW, let's see. Jesus Christ, I can't believe Reese Van Dam chickened out and freaking debating you.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. By the way, Rod Van Dam messaged me and said
Rob Van
he's
Dam.
not related to him. He just wanted to make sure
The
I knew.
wrestler Rob Van Dam hit you up.
Just a quick prep message. He goes, I don't know who that guy is. He's stealing my name, and we're not related. He just wanted to let me know that. It was pretty funny.
You hear that, Reese? Rob Van Dam personally hit up Adam King to say that. Yeah, that's a classic theme right there. You never heard this theme before? Watch when it switches up. It's gonna get good. It's the most. That brings me back to my childhood. Keep playing it. Because it's gonna switch up.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you know when the switch up comes. Watch.
Interesting.
No, keep playing it. Keep playing it. You haven't heard the switch up. I think you skipped it. All right, I think it's about to come. No, you fast forwarded too much. But anyways, that was a classic theme right there. So you don't know who you never saw Bill Goldberg wrestle in his prime, nothing like that?
I saw Goldberg when he came to WWE.
Oh man, you missed the boat, man. The wrestling when it exploded was like 1996 to when WCW was sold. That was the best wrestling ever.
Yeah.
When it was
it's
sold
kind
in
of
2001.
a crash last 10 years.
WCW was kicking WWF's ass, and then like 1999, WWF started beating them with The Rock, Stone Cold, heel Vince McMahon. That's when the Big Show jumped ship over there. Chris Jericho in 2000.
Yeah.
So Adam, I know you're a guy of a lot of words. So just think about anything in your head and just talk about it.
What happened to treating people civilly? All too often nowadays, people are too quick to jump and attack them without taking a second to sit back and think, what are they saying? Why are they saying it? And try to act civilly rather than just attacking people. That's one thing that bugs me a lot. Jump into judgments too fast or jump into anger too fast instead of just sitting back and thinking calmly and collectively.
So, where you live in Idaho? You live in Idaho now, right?
Yeah.
Do you have guys that talk like this? Come here, boy. You better like let's say is a father taking his son hunting. Do they act like, son, you better kill that deer right now and become a man? You got people like that?
Few and far between. There's a few, but not many.
It's not that southern. You're more up north. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty far north. The northern part of Idaho does touch the Canadian border.
Boy, you better kill that duck now and grow up to be a man, boy.
It happens, but rarely.
You go hunting? Are you allowed any weapons?
I've gone hunting 4 or 5 times. Go fishing a lot. I've never failed to get a bag of deer or catch a fish or anything all the times I've gone.
And then the little kid would be like, Daddy, but when I go to hell, I don't want to see all the animals I killed.
If you shot them just for food, you won't. You won't even probably
you
talk
sport.
to them.
I don't agree with that. Just killing animals just for the fun of it. I don't agree with that.
I hate that. You should only do it for food. You should only do it for food.
I mean, if it's necessary. I mean, if you could just buy it, just buy it. I mean, if you're like living in the wilderness, you have no choice but just to kill animals, just to kill them. That's fucking horrible.
Look, if I go camping, I'll probably go fishing, get a couple of fish, just to have fresh fish.
Yeah, fish are another. You know, they got an IQ of a fucking praying mantis. That's nothing. I'm talking about like freaking deer, bears, fucking lions, elephants.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just hoping to go to hell if there is a hell when you die.
Yeah, and there's a passage in the Bible that says you will have to answer for how you treat God's creatures. That is the animals.
And, in the Bible, because I grew up in Catholic school, fish were never, they were looked at as the main source to eat. Like fish they weren't considered like...
Fish of the sea, fowls of the air, beasts of the field.
They're not like considered like freaking animals. Understand what I'm saying? That the Bible has always talked about fish as being just food.
Yeah. We got a couple fish fillets at the store today when we were there. My mom got them. I'm probably not going to eat them. Let her have them.
Adam, we have 5 minutes remaining because this is Zoom. Adam King, we're going into the future. Would you consider having kids or having yourself cloned? Saving your DNA, donating it to some sort of scientific research, and instead of having kids, why don't scientists clone you? Then your clone could see how you acted and lived life and copy you, and Adam King will live forever and forever. What do you think is better, having kids or having a clone of yourself?
Having kids. To clone is to play God, and that's to tempt God. I'm not going to play that game. I just rather have my kids and have posterity that way.
So clone, it might come out satanic. You mean? Like if they ever clone you, you'll come out like your eyes will suddenly like shine bright red and be like, Adam King number 1101 here to kill, crush, and destroy, and just freaking kill everybody.
I would more think it would look like me, but it wouldn't act like me at all. Wouldn't talk like me or anything.
Yeah, because then that clone will need a head concussion, right? It will need to duplicate everything you have gone through in life and won't really act like you.
Yeah, pretty much. But it would probably have its own life, own experiences, if it lived.
And then he has to precisely hit his brain where you hit your head in the fence and stuff like that.
Something like that.
You said right here in front of your eye, right? That's where you got it.
There's a scar right there.
Yeah. So, Adam King, in these closing segments, what do you want to add? You have 4 minutes remaining.
Oh, man. Life is ever changing. You just got to learn to roll with it. I'm working, just not get mad.
Hold up, sing, because this was very popular. Everybody enjoyed your singing. When I was in the NY News TV event, it was like, yo, Adam King can sing his ass off. Can you say a poem while you sing or something like that? Just do whatever.
Sing a poem?
Or whatever. Just improvise, but when you're improvising, just sing it in the opera voice or something.
Very hard to do when I'm not warmed up, because it takes about 20 minutes to warm the vocal cords up.
See what you just said? You could have said that singing, see? This is what real stars are made of. 3 minutes remaining, putting you on the spot. Bam. Let's do it, Adam.
Man.
Just do something that rhymes with Farkle, your dice game.
Sparkle?
Farkle, my life is sparkle.
When life don't sparkle,
there you
learn how to roll with it. Bad times can become good times. Just work hard and roll with it. Yeah.
Before we go, you're another conspiracy theory. Throw it out real quick.
They're guaranteeing Trump will be back by the end of this year. Be back in office by the end of this year.
End of this year?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
I've heard that 5 times already.
How's that possible?
The only thing I can think is the Supreme Court overturning the election finally. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Are you
Unless they do the treatment, remove everybody.
Are you like a QAnon person?
What?
Are you QAnon, Adam?
No, I'm not. I don't like QAnon.
Yeah.
I went back and researched all their predictions and then went to try to find if they happened, and they've got under 50% accuracy rate.
It's probably one of those trolls like people that troll you and just feed the right false information to later discredit them, right?
Yeah. There's only like 2 that are perfect, and they've dropped very few predictions. It's weird.
So Adam King, like I told you, you're going to be a millionaire superstar. Any girls that want to holla at Adam King, he's single. If you want to cash app him, cash app what? The King Source?
Yep. $, the King Source.
And then Adam King will take you on a date with the money that you gave him. Well, Adam King's going to show you a good time because Adam King, every time he talks, he's like he's shooting a wrestling promo.
I guess.
So, Adam King, this has been Felix from NYNews.com. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment. We love your opinions. And who's my co-host?
Adam King, the King Source. Check out my channel, King Source. Watch my videos, like them, everything. Subscribe over there as well.
This has been Hola Como Estás. Check you out next time.
Before it hits the